Hello, welcome to TAT in 10 video, one in a series of videos designed as training for newer users and as a refresher for others. Today, we'll talk about how to set up TA events. TA events should be attached to at least one TA activity unless needed to be entered as an independent event. TA events can be used for an individual training, a series of trainings such as training of trainers, a conference session, a webinar, or a community of practice or another learning community meeting. You can access TA events either by going to All on the toolbar and searching for TA events. Create New. Or, from a TA activity, scroll down to find the TA Events tab and click on it. Then click on the New button to the right to create a new TA event entry. This will open a new window. Let's review the fields you will need to complete to create a new TA event. Number. This is auto-generated. Status. This is set to draft on creation. Display in calendar. This option should be checked so that the event appears in the calendar. Note, this is default. Consult your center's protocols for when to uncheck this. Author. This is auto-populated to the person creating the event. Title. Include the state, territory, or region in the title if the event is targeted. For universal TA events, include the National Center name along with the title of the event. Description. Provide details about the TA event, such as what this event will be about and the intended audience. Event start. Include the start date and time. Event end. End date. This may be the same date with a different time. And event frequency allows you the option to select the correct frequency of the event. The default is 1 time. Below these fields, you will see a few more tabs where more information should be included to create your TA event. In the Details tab, you will want to make sure to complete the fields with the star. Let's walk through those. Managing Entity. Select the National Center managing the event. Managed by. Select the primary staff member. Invitees. Click on the lock, then select the states, territories, or tribal nations that you have invited. And Invitee Contacts. Click on the lock and add the invited contacts. If the contacts do not exist in the system, use the Import Contacts link under Related Links to upload them. Before you can see this link, you will need to hit Submit to create the event. So let's do that. Click on the Import Contacts link. This will open a new window. Click here to download the template file. This will give you an Excel spreadsheet. You will need to complete all columns. Do not use state or territory abbreviations and use the drop-down provided. If you have participants register for the event, you can use these fields on the registration form and then copy and paste to the new Excel spreadsheet. Now, attach the file by clicking Add Attachment. When you click the Submit button, it should auto-populate in the Invitee Contacts list. Now that you have the invitees all set, you'll want to be sure to complete the remaining fields. Calendar type. Use drop-down to select. Regional is the default. Event type. Use drop-down to select the appropriate type. Institute is the default. Organizer. Use the drop-down to select the organizer. This is usually a national center. Intended audience. Use drop-down to select. Invitee Contacts count auto-generates based on the number of invitee contacts and anonymous invitee contacts. Anonymous invitee contacts count. Set this to the number of additional people invited without contact information. Legacy data. You can ignore this. And notes. This is where you can add planning work that you do to prepare for the event. Once all the necessary fields have been populated, you may schedule the event by clicking the Schedule button located in the gray toolbar at the top. On the Conclusion tab, once the event is completed, you will need to add attendees. This is similar to the invitees. Attendees. Using the drop-down, select states, territories, or tribal nations that attended. Attendee contacts. Click on the lock and add the attended contacts. If the contacts do not exist in the system, use the Import Contacts link under Related Links to upload them. You can use the invitee spreadsheet by saving a copy as attendees and removing any people that did not actually attend. Then, attach it as you did with the invitees. change the import values to this field value to attendee contacts and submit. This will populate the field. Attendee contacts count. This auto-generates based on the number of attendee contacts and anonymous attendee contacts. It is best practice to ensure this number matches the number of attendees on your list. Anonymous attendee contacts count. You can add anonymous attendees when additional unnamed people attend so that attendee count equals the number of people in attendance. Event summary. Add a summary of the event. Status. Set the status to complete by clicking the Complete button located in the gray toolbar at the top. You have now created, held, and closed a new TA event. Optional. You may want to attach an event to multiple existing activities. To do this, go to the Add to Activity button on the gray toolbar at the top. This will open a new window. Click on the lock and add existing TA activity numbers in the space that reads Select Target Record. Make sure to hit Save. This has been a TAT in 10 video, one in a series of videos designed as training for newer users and as a refresher for others.